Hi, I'm Wendell G. Welcome back to the WBL. Today is Monday, September 2nd, 2047. Welcome to Cairo. I thought I would dive into the Cairo Tutankhamons for our good buddy Fig Nuts. Wish you the best recoveries and wellness there, Figs. Miss you around these parts and just wanted to take a look at your team and see what's happening here at Cairo. In many ways, Cairo is the sort of the South League analog of Moscow. Cairo currently sitting in 4th place in the division, as is Moscow. Cairo started off poorly, on the wrong foot this year, as did Moscow, and then had a surge that has carried them into playoff contention. So, two teams performing similarly in North-South. Also similar, Cairo is 3rd in runs scored offense in the South, and 5th runs against defense in the South. And I think Moscow is 3rd in scoring offense and 4th in scoring defense. So very similar in that respect. Both teams have pretty low defensive efficiency, but pretty good scoring machines at this point in the season anyway. In early September, with about a month left to go on the schedule. Wonder, let's see, where's the, we'll go through meet the team. Let's see, baseball cards, settings. Where is the, WBL, let me go look. Pennant Chase. Oh man, in the North League, Moscow, average percentage, winning percentage against remaining schedule, .516. Istanbul, average winning percentage of remaining schedule, .547. Could come right down to the wire between the Mules and the Ottoman over on the north side. Moscow, let's see, OSA has given Moscow a 64.8% chance of making the playoffs. Okay, yeah, man, I'll take it. Over on the south side, similarly, Cairo is being given a 65.4% chance of making the playoffs, and it looks like it's the Cairo Syrups and the Good Air Gauchos going at it hammer and tong. Cairo, .529 winning percentage against the remaining schedule, and Buenos a .476 winning percentage against remaining schedule. So it looks like Cairo has the easier schedule into the pennant. I know on the north side, Moscow's got to fight through everybody up in the north. Istanbul, Vegas, Helsingborg, and the Dam, and Dam Hamsters. So we'll see, man. Let's get back to Cairo. Yeah, the thing that jumped out at me here is Cairo started off in April with a 9-16 record, 7 games under 500, and then in May, 3 games over, June, 1 game over, July, 5 games over, August, 8 games over. So Cairo looks like a team that is getting hotter and hotter as the season progresses. I think you can take heart from that. Cairo plays better on the road, a lot better. 44-20 on the road, 29-42 at home. So this is a team that doesn't too much care for the home stadium or the home stand. So Cairo's about even in extra inning and 1-run games. A little bit under 500 against left-handed pitching, but way over, 15 games over 500 against right-handed pitching. So let's see who Cairo's got coming up this week. New Zealand, the Kiwis, the Kabuls, Facebook, Amsterdam, Key West, Good Air, Kiwis, and the Kabuls. Not a bad schedule there for Cairo. So yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Where were we at? Meet the players. How do we do that? Where was that at? Home. Meet the team. So let's see what else. What else about Cairo? The Meet the Team page ranks the team like this. The top 3 players are catcher Scott Bell, who is currently hitting .332 with a .392 on-base percentage, 5.1 WAR, above his career numbers in all respects. 27 home runs on the year. Reptile Tang at age 33 is having a fine year. In fact, all 5 of Cairo's starting rotation are 10-game winners or very darn close. They all will be 10-game winners before the season's over for sure, which is very strong top to bottom. Tang, 18-7 record, a .373 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP for a 3.5 WAR. Rock Mobster, currently sitting on a 9-12 record. He's the only guy who hasn't picked up his 10th win already. His ERA is kind of disappointing at 5.26, but his WHIP, 139, is good. His 8.4 walks per 9 and 3.9 WAR sort of belie his ERA, so he's having a fine year too. The top 3 prospects, according to OSA in the system, are pitcher Vince Osborne, ranked number 16 overall throughout the WBL farm system. He's 22. He's currently in AAA. He got promoted this year, but in AAA he's 2-5 with a .491 ERA and a 177 WHIP, 1.5 WAR. Then first baseman Thomas King is number 113 in OSA. He is currently hitting in AAA. He also got promoted. He's getting on base at a .333 rate, but he's only had 7 at-bats. He hit .215/326 down in AA before his promotion. The number 3 prospect, according to OSA, is pitcher Eduardo Sabo, who also got promoted this year from AA to AAA. So all 3 of these guys have been promoted. He has pitched himself to a 2-6 record, 94 innings, 1.63 WHIP, 2.5 WAR, and a 5.36 ERA. He's 23. So all 3 of those guys are 22, 23, 24, and we'll probably be seeing them up on Cairo's WBL team before too long. Position overview. The positions that really jump out to me are catcher Scott Bell, who's ranked first in the league. Left fielder Arthur Mwangata, who is the subject of the object of a trade with Baton Rouge a year or 2 ago, is third among left fielders in the South. Right fielder Willie Wilder, 5th. Starting pitcher George Silky Keyworth, 7th, and closer Pat Roviva, 7th. And the rest of these guys are kind of ranked in the lower fringes. Farik Bin Lahab, relief pitcher, ranked 18th. Center fielder Donato Reyes, ranked 16th. First base Erhan Bocelli, ranked 15th. Second base Sisto Cavalcanti, despite the fact that he was Rookie of the Month in August, he's ranked 13th. Third base Hector Rivera, ranked 11th. Shortstop Rufino Freeze, ranked 14th, and I think that's it. So kind of a curious mix between players ranked in the very top echelons of the South and players ranked in the bottom echelons in the South. It looks like Cairo's budget is good. Fukua Jeeves Jr., age 62, the owner. He's probably pretty happy, I'm guessing. Cairo's got $14 million available for free agents, but only $700K available for extensions. Fan interest is sitting at 85 and loyalty above average. So, I don't know what the financials look like, but with $14 million available for free agents, looks like he's going to be carrying some cash over this year. Let's see. Info. Batting leaders. In batting average, Willie Wilder leads the team with a .347 average and 22 home runs. Scott Bell has a .332 average. Arthur Mwangata, .308 average. Larry Schaefer with a .282 average. Stolen bases. Donato Reyes has 19 swipes. Axford has 18, and Cavalcanti has 18 as well. Over on the pitching side, Woolley has a .348 ERA and is second on the team in wins with 12 wins. Reptile Tang has 18 wins, 3.73 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP. Silky Keyworth 10 wins and Kiefer Schmidt 10 wins, and like we said earlier, Rock Mobster with 9 wins. I see the old Moscow reliever Nuno Favela is sitting with 4 wins on the season, and looks like Favela has pitched a lot of appearances. Where did he go? He was somewhere on this list. I lost him now, but he's sitting on 4 wins. And let's see. Reptile Tang has 3 shutouts on the season. 3. Rock Mobster and Silky Keyworth also have a shutout apiece. Keyworth, 3.11 WHIP this year, 10-12 record, 4.09 ERA and a 1.36 WHIP. That guy, Keyworth, just keeps on rocking, man. Keyworth leads the team in strikeouts with 157 Ks. Which is surprising because I thought his stuff fell off before everything else. Yeah, Keyworth, man. What else? Fielding, anything? No surprise. First baseman leads in total chances and putouts. Arthur Mwangata and Willie Wilder lead in innings played, and Cavalcante, Freeze, and Axford all have above 1,000 innings played so far this year. Let's go back and look at, let me think, news. Yeah, August Rookie of the Month, Sisto Cavalcante, who was an international free agent signing in 2042 for a $475,000 bonus. Having a fine year. Scott Bell was the South League Batter of the Month in August. Let's see, what else? Keyworth, shutout. Tang, a shutout. Mwangata was the July South League Batter of the Month. Let's see. Mobster with a shutout. Yeah. Reports. Team stats. I guess we looked at those already. What else? Home. Oh man, what do all these X's and Z's and E's mean? I don't even know, man. X's, Z's, and E's. The minor league, Cairo minor league system, the Couture Magicians are in 7th place, 34 games behind, with a 51-74 record in AAA. AA affiliate Abu Kabir Rocketeers also sucking it up with a 51-73 record, 29.5 games behind in 8th place. And the Kum Hamada Red Robins, terrible, 55-70 with a 26 game deficit and in 7th place. So the minor leagues are really, really sucking, but who cares, right? Just looking at the bullpen, looks like the bullpen's doing well, except Skinder has a 7.62 ERA. Rate and Roviva both have, and Lahab have sub 3.00 ERAs in the pen. Pitching looks solid. Scanning down the lineup, top of the lineup looks good all the way through position 6, and then Baselli is hitting 215, and at the 7th hole and number 9 hole, Freeze is hitting 233. Still better than Moscow. Still a better story than Moscow. So, what else? Let's look at transactions log. Where's the injuries log? Info, reports. Yeah, injury log. Here we go. What of note? Larry Schaefer back in May busted his arm being hit by a pitch, and he was out 5 weeks. That's it, man. Everybody else has been very healthy this year. 1 to 2 week injuries, nothing major at all. So that's pretty darn amazing. all the way back through spring training. The only significant injury was that 5-week broken arm to Larry Schaefer. Everything else, just a few days here and there. So Cairo, the team trainer, has kept these guys healthy. And yeah, major transactions. Oh man, bad news. Cairo failed to sign first round pick Pat Jones, third round pick Will Dunn, fourth round pick Steve Dunn, fifth round pick Richie Holmes. So it looks like the Touch will get some compensation picks next year. Looks like Sisto Cavalcanti was brought up second day of April. And like I said earlier, he's done really well. Batter of the month in August. Several guys placed on waivers. None of the names look familiar. I didn't grab any of them. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at. I want to go back to players and look at minor leagues, and I want to sort by what Howard thinks. He looks like, Francisco. I was looking at catcher Francisco Miranda the other day. He looks like he's age 25 and he's ready to call up with a 60 contact rating, 50 power, 55 eye, 60 defense. Miranda, there's just no place for him right now on the Cairo roster. And so, Cairo's got 3 really good catchers, Gabriel Vies and Scott Bell, Francisco Miranda. And so they may be offering one of those guys for trade in the fall, or in the off season rather. Who's this guy? Adelino Boncelos, age 24. He is. Why is it showing him in a Moscow? What? In a Moscow uniform? What the crap? That was weird. The little pop-up window showed him in a Moscow uniform. Why is that? Oh, he was in my system back in 2046. And I let him go, didn't I? Yeah. I let him go. Now he's listed as the number 2 prospect in the Cairo farm system. How about that? Shortstop Roja Sebasoy is ranked very highly. His stars aren't that great. His contact and eye don't look that great, but Rizda, I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, so let's see. Rounding out the top 5 prospects listed here on the sidebar: starting pitcher Vince Osborne in AAA, first baseman Thomas King in AA, pitcher Eduardo Sabo in AAA, outfielder Hubert Eglinton in AA, and shortstop Rudza Sebasoy in AAA. Look like they're all having pretty good years. Eglinton, Sebasoy hitting around 300. King getting on base 326. That's good. I guess that's about it. Just wanted to shout out, say good luck to Cairo coming down the stretch. You got a favorable schedule, and all the best to you, pal. Get well soon.